Happy Friday. I know the news has been hard this week with news from Ukraine and Russia. Uh, Also, hate legislation coming out in Texas and Florida. I have a whole sermon's worth of thoughts on this, but I want to cut to the chase. Consider reading less uh, international and national news. What if you just read that news on Sunday and that you focused your daily reading on local news? I think that's one of the challenges of our time, actually, is to know what's happening locally when so much of what we read is about what's happening in other places, and because those are things we can't control. We vote for our president, we vote for our senators, those kinds of things. We live in California, so I can be angry and upset about what's happening in other states, but I need to know what's happening in California and our legislation and not assume everything's fine. So, I know I'm not the only one thinking of people in Ukraine and praying for them. And I think keeping ourselves oriented to our local news is important, and it's important for our sense of well-being and our mental health and hopefulness. Having things to look forward to, especially I think locally, are important right now as we're sort of in this post-vaccine, not really fully endemic time yet, or maybe, fingers crossed, we don't know what's going to happen, but certainly coming out of the Omicron surge. So, I just went to a charity event last night that was held outdoors, and it was so good to be with people and to feel reasonably safe doing that. So, I think we need to look for things like that, those of us who have mostly stayed at home, to just sort of fill up our tank of feeling good again. So, 3 things this weekend. This is more in the vein of announcements. But one thing to know is that on Sunday morning, I will physically be in the chapel unless something goes wrong with technology ahead of time. But that doesn't mean we're open for in-person attendance yet. But the service will look different. You'll see me at the pulpit. The rest of the service and the music will still be recorded. So we're, starting to test that technology and look ahead to, getting people back in the chapel with us. So I hope it's just fun to see to see me in the chapel and to have worship look a little different. Our auction starts this Sunday at noon, I think. So hopefully you've been able to contribute an item or an event. But if not, I hope you'll be an enthusiastic bidder. Remember, you can also donate money. If there's money you think you might have spent in a different year on hosting or attending that you're not going to attend. This is a big fundraiser for Chalice. And yeah, but hopefully it's fun. I have another Mexican restaurant meal offered in there. Hopefully there's things that we can look forward to. And then really most importantly, we're having a workshop that goes from 1 to 4:30 with Paula Cole-Jones. This is about doing some community work together, reflecting on the 8th principle, the proposed 8th principle. I know that's a chunk of time on Zoom, but there is a half-hour break in there, and there's lots of time for small group discussion, which I think is something to really look forward to. So, if you can't do anything else this weekend, please come to the workshop. There will be an email that's been in the e-news, and there's been a single subject email, but there's also an email coming at 12:30 on Sunday that'll have that link in it, so you can find it easily and hop on. If nothing else comes from that, I think it will be a beautiful time for the community to be together, having some rich, meaningful small group discussion about things that are important to us. So something really nourishing. Yeah. So blessings and love to each of you. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay. Take care of yourselves, recognizing that the news has been hard this week. I love you. Hope to see you Sunday.